Hello and welcome back to SF at Giants recap. And the Giants, they had two games today, split squad for spring training, and in one of them ended in a tie. The other, the Giants unfortunately lost. But we're going to go over all that in today's recap. Make sure to subscribe and like if you do end up enjoying. But the Giants offense today in both games looked really poor. Only 9 hits between the two games. So for the Giants offense, we did see some good things. We're going to go over the Giants versus Angels first. So Marco Luciano, he homered, and that was great to see the power come from him, actually get some contact on. And other than that, though, there wasn't much. Adrian Sugoste, he got a RBI ground out. Carter Howell, he got an RBI single. And then other than that, the Giants only had 4 hits. So not much to see, a lot of strikeouts, not a lot of productive ABs. Something you want to avoid during spring training is games like these where you have 14 strikeouts as a team. You want to see more guys impressing, more guys putting the ball in play, and we really didn't see that. There was Patrick Bailey had a nice line out, but it got caught, and other than that, though, not much. Mike Yastrzemski is not looking good. He had 2 strikeouts today, just a very long swing. Doesn't look like how he should or how he wants to be. And I think Yaz, we should maybe start worrying about Yaz and how he should be, because he's been struggling the past 2 years and his effort hasn't really changed. So hopefully he can lock it in and get back to where he should. For the pitching side of the game, Mason Black did not look good at all. He started out the game by allowing a walk and then another base runner. And he just, when you get in that situation of you can't throw strikes, you have to throw something over the plate. And he threw one right down the middle to Jorge Soler, who crushed it out of the park. Then he allowed another run later on. So it was not a great game from Mason Black, allowing 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks. But then we saw Carson Seymour, who also had a struggle out of an outing. 2 strikeouts, but then he allowed 2 runs, 4 hits. It was not a great look from him as well, just hanging the ball a lot. Same thing with Mason Black. Trevor McDonald, he looked really good though. 2 innings, only allowed 2 hits, got a strikeout, didn't walk anyone, so he had a little bit more command, and that's kind of what we want to see. Then we saw Elkris Olivares. He did really well. He was dominant, making hitters look silly. 2 strikeouts, no hits, no walks, nothing else. I think we can keep an eye on him because he looked really good in person. For the other game, the Giants versus Rockies, it ended in a tie. Jung-Hoo Lee, he hit a home run. Love to see that. Love to see him have the power, and that's what we need from him as he will be our 3rd place hitter most likely, so that's good to see. The not so great thing was LaMonte Wade Jr., 3 strikeouts and 3 at-bats. Not something you want to see from a guy who should be your leadoff hitter in spring training, and he's one of those guys where he gets really good contact, but I think it'll just take Wade a little bit of time and a lot of spring training to get him back to where he should be. Wade Meckler, he got a walk, looked pretty good. Luis Matos, he got a single. And then Bo Davidson, he had the double to score a run and tie it up. But other than that, though, the Giants in this game only had 5 hits. Not what you love to see from the offense. The offense has been producing a lot in the first 2 games, and then today just went right back to sleep. Justin Verlander started this game. He went 2 innings, allowed the 1 home run, but he did get a strikeout. Wasn't your great outing from Verlander, but I think that this is obviously his first outing in spring training with the Giants, and this one is just fine as long as he doesn't have a complete meltdown. And that's what he didn't have that. So good to see there. Ryan Walker, a little worrisome, 2 hits allowed, 1 run, but it's spring training. Take it with a grain of salt, obviously. But you would love to see Ryan Walker go out there, get a few strikeouts, make him look silly, and he didn't really do that today. Spencer Bivens, he had a clean inning. Same with Carson Ragsdale. He looked really impressive, 4 strikeouts in 2 innings pitch. And then the one guy we're looking out for this spring was Antonio Jimenez. He did really well today. 2 strikeouts, no hits allowed, no earned runs. Carson Weisenhunt, he went 1 inning allowed, no base runners as well. And then Randy Rodriguez looked phenomenal, getting 2 strikeouts, no hits allowed, no walks. So the Giants pitching in this game looked amazing. We love to see guys like Weisenhunt, Bivens, Antonio Jimenez, Carson Ragsdale, Randy Rodriguez. There's a variety there. There's guys that will be in the minors all year, and there's guys that will be in the majors all year. There's guys that are going to bounce between, and all of them did really well out of that list of players. So great to see there. And the Giants, obviously the offensive production wasn't there, but the pitching in the Giants vs. Rockies game looked really, really good and have some promising signs. So that will do it for today's recap. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for a new SF at Giants recap video.